Hello, this is Quarantunes for Percussion. I'm Mr. Spur. Quarantunes, Quarantunes, we're stuck inside with Quarantunes. For today's lesson, we're going to do some sight reading and focusing on rudiments. Students will be able to sight read rhythms using the 2 16th notes and 8th note rhythm as well as triplet 8th notes. And then they'll also be able to perform flam accents with a metronome. Let's take a look at the sight reading. Okay, so here is the rhythm that we will be sight reading today. First, we're going to count it cold. Next, we will figure out how to count it. Then we'll count it once more. And then finally, we'll get to play it and count it at the same time. Here's the click. 1, 2, ready, and a go. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Okay, take a moment to pause the video, write down the rhythm, and then together we're going to count this out. So, as you can see, there are just 2 different types of rhythms in this particular exercise. There is the 2 16th and the 8th, and then there's 8th notes thrown in there as well. And it seems to move over a beat. Like this is on 4, 3, 2, and 1. So, we're going to slowly write them down together. Here we go. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and. Make that 4 look a little better. Here's measure 2. 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and. Measure 3. 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 E and. And then the last measure. 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Let's try counting it again. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and a count. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and. 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and. 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 E and. 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Now, sticks in hand, we're going to play it. If you notice, there's an 8th note, always going. You can use your strong hand just to play that 8th note, and then your weak hand is going to add that extra 16th note. Let's try it. 2, ready, go. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Let's try doing that with our left hand. Ready, play. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Excellent. Let's take a look at these triplets. Here's the triplet rhythm. Counting it first, figure out how to count it, count one more time, and then we'll count and play. Here's the click, still set to 60. Ready, go. 1, triplet, triplet, triplet. Let's stop there. Now I want us to get into the habit of going 1 pullet, 2 pullet, 3 pullet, 4 pullet. Okay? Here we go. 1, 1, 2. Let's try it now. 1, 2 pullet, 3 pullet, 4 pullet, 1 pullet, 2, 3 pullet, 4 pullet, 1 pullet, 2 pullet, 3, 4 pullet, 1 pullet, 2 pullet, 3 pullet, 4. Take a moment now to pause the video, write down the rhythm, and then together we're going to count this out. So, it's kind of like the rhythm from last time, only there's a quarter note that's moving around. We have a quarter note in the triplet. So, what you can do first is actually, because they all fall on the beat, you can just write out the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing this for measure 2. And 3. And 4. Make sure when you write that in, you're actually writing that number right at the first eighth note of each triplet grouping, okay? Because it'll make writing the pollet parts a little tough if you don't. So, now that I have the beats written in, I'm going to write the rest of the triplets. 2, pollet, 3, pollet, 4, pollet, 1, pollet, 2, 3, pollet, 4, pollet, 1, pollet, 2, pollet, 3, and then 4, pollet. And then the last measure, 1, pollet. Why did I write 4 pollet? It's supposed to be 2 pollet. What am I thinking? Good thing I'm checking my work. 3, pollet, and then 4. Thank goodness. All right. Let's try counting it again. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 2, pollet, 3, pollet, 4, pollet, 1, pollet, 2, 3, pollet, 4, pollet, 1, pollet, 2, pollet, 3, 4, pollet, 1, pollet, 2, pollet, 3, pollet, 4. Get your sticks out. We're going to play this now. Set, and 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 2, pollet, 3, pollet, 4, pollet, 1, pollet, 2, 3, pollet, 4, pollet, 1, pollet, 2, pollet, 3, 4, pollet, 1, pollet, 2, pollet, 3, pollet, 4. Something you might notice is if you're playing the triplet and you're alternating, you're starting with your right hand lead. Beat 1 is going to be with your right hand, so is beat 3. Beat 2 is going to be with your left hand, so is beat 4. So if you're constantly going like this, alternating 1 pollet, 2 pollet, 3 pollet, 4, you got to get into that habit of switching when you get to that quarter note there. Okay? So make sure you know it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 pollet, 3 pollet, 4 pollet, 1 pollet, 2, 3 pollet, 4 pollet, 1 pollet, 2 pollet, 3, 4 pollet, 1 pollet, 2 pollet, 3 pollet, 4. Okay? Let's take a look at that rudiment now. So, the Flam accent. We're going to revisit this and we're going to see if we can add it to a click. So, as you can see, it's 2 sets of triplets with alternating sticking. And at the beginning of each triplet group, there's a flam. So, there are 2 things that you need to know. First, you need to know how to play a flam. So remember, 1 low, 1 high, drop them at the same time. Okay? That's a flam. This is my right hand flam. Left slow, right high, drop them together. Left hand flam, left's high, right slow, drop them together at the same time. Okay? Next, you need to get into the habit of the triplets with the alternate sticking. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Triple left, triple left, triple left, triple left. 1 pull left, 2 pull left, 1 pull left, 2 pull left, 1. And then from there, you can add the flams in. Flam, flam accent, flam accent, flam accent. Triple left, triple left, triple left, triple left. Strawberry banana, something with 3 right there, something with 3 right there. If you need to break it down, just focus on each stroke at a time. So we're just going to do these 2. The flam. Then we add the next stroke. Flam, tap. Well, it's actually flam, ac, for accent. Once you have that down, add the next note. Flam, accent, flam, accent, flam, accent, flam, accent. Once you have that down, then add these two. Flam, accent, flam. Flam, accent, flam. Flam, accent, flam. Flam, accent, flam. Then you have the next stroke. Flam, accent, flam, ack. Flam, accent, flam, ack. Flam, accent, flam, ack. Flam, accent, flam, ack. Notice how there's no click going on right now. I'm just getting the sticking down first. And then finally you add the last one. Flam, accent, flam, accent. Flam, accent, flam, accent. Have space in between them. Flam, accent, flam, accent. Reset. Flam, accent, flam, accent. Once you can do that, try to see if you can start cycling them through without the click first. Flam, accent, flam, accent, flam, accent, flam, accent. Even before that, you can go flam, accent, flam, accent, flam. Flam, accent, flam, accent, flam. Ooh, flam, accent, flam, accent, flam, ack. Oh, flam, accent, flam, accent, flam, accent. Oh, I'm adding more. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, flam, accent, flam, ack. Flam, accent, flam, accent, flam, accent, flam, accent. Flam, accent, flam, accent, flam, accent, flam, accent, flam. Then you can start adding and see how many you can put together at the same time. Then you do the same thing with a metronome. This is 60 clicks per minute. We're going to try the same thing with the metronome. One stroke at a time. Here we go. Flam, 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 ack, flam, ack, flam, ack, flam, ack. Add another. Flam, accent, flam, accent, flam, accent, flam, accent. Make sure you're saying this. Flam, accent, flam. Flam, accent, flam. Flam, accent, flam. Flam, accent, flam. Flam, accent, flam, ack. Flam, accent, flam, ack. Flam, accent, flam, ack. Flam, accent, flam, ack. Flam, accent, flam, accent. Flam, accent, flam, accent. Flam, accent, flam, accent. Give yourself some space. Flam, accent, flam, accent. Now I'm going to cycle through. Flam, accent, flam, accent, flam. And on that flam. Flam, accent, flam, accent, flam. Again. Flam, accent, flam, accent, flam. Once more. Flam, accent, flam, accent, flam. Now I'm going to add another one of these. Flam, accent, flam, ack. Flam, accent, flam, ack. I'll add the third. Flam, accent, flam, accent. Now the fourth. Flam, accent, flam. Here's the fifth. Flam, accent, flam, ack. Then the sixth. Flam, accent, flam, accent. Then the whole thing, cycle it through. Then see if you can just do it repetitively. Now, I kind of rushed through that. But here's the point, though, is you got to take your time, and you got to start small, and then you slowly start to branch away and add more to the chunk, okay? Take your time with the metronome, start really slow, and then once you have it, then you can start slowly speeding it up and say, okay, I can do this now at 65, 70, 75, something like that. Okay, and then also make sure you're keeping track of this on your rudimental reference sheet. That's the button right below the video right there. Okay? That's all the time we have for the lesson today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can contact me through the 3 methods written on the board. Have a wonderful day. See you next time, and stay safe out there.